will pray for Nick and the surgery on his gallbladder, that goes well, and that he adjusts to that.
I just feel I need to mention something about my daughter. She's developing a relationship with the Lord. She's been talking about praying. What she's doing now.
Yes.
And I remember the day when she went to university and she came out of university, she says, I don't believe in God anymore because they teach us that there is no such a thing.
Right.
And now she's starting to realize that university is wrong.
Yeah.
They were not right. And it's such a blessing that she asked God for something, but she also says, I told him, if you don't, that's fine.
Yes.
And then she said something about the lady at church when she was here this summer that spoke up front. And she said something was very important to her, and she said, that's hit me for so hard. And I believe it was Jackie.
Oh.
I just
Praise
don't
God.
remember what it was.
Yeah.
And I don't usually cry.
Yeah, the same thing happened with Brianne. 1 year at university and they come up. I just said the same thing happened with Brianne when she went to university. She was the one that brought us to this church family. The 1 year of university didn't believe in faith and didn't believe in God and didn't believe in religion. So it's really unfortunate what they are teaching young children or young adults in universities.
Yeah, well, the same thing happened with our daughter. She was teaching, or she was leading purity classes, and she asked me for a purity ring when she was 16. And I said, okay, let's go shopping. And then she went away to college, and same thing. Like she's on her third already, but something happened.
If we could ask for prayer, her name is Danica.
Danica.
They've had 2 air spray situations in the library that she works in Edmonton.
Oh my.
The first one was huge with likely a gang, and the second one was last Sunday with 2 people and likely an initiation. So prayer for Danica would really be appreciated, and she called me and asked, and she said, can we pray?
Can you pray?
There's an opportunity.
That's right. So, Danica, their daughter, is same experience that we've heard, where their hearts are challenged, and but she works at the library. She works at the library in Edmonton, and they've had bear spray attacks too now, and so just for her protection and for for God to intervene in that, for her to come back, and that whole casting, that whole praying over that, raising them up, right? God is faithful to do the work of the Spirit in them, and we are to pray. So that's what we will do for these young people, for the return of their hearts to Christ. And a heart of flesh, that's right, to give them hearts of flesh. And it's I was going to bring up as well that the Bibles that are going out to Bibles for grads, over 300 Bible, or 260, lots of Bibles going out to graduates leaving high school, going into the world, going into these places of higher learning, that the Word would go with them, that they would hold on to that we would pray that the grace, the prevenient grace of God would go with them and stir their hearts and draw them into His Word and into faith. Yes, Eleanor.
Last night, or Friday night, we went to a Gideon banquet in preaching, and the guy that gave his testimony had been given a testament in grade, should have been grade 5.
Yeah.
And it took 24 years.
24 years before that word.
Years where he was nothing, and then he hated God, and then another 12 years, and now he's a pastor there.
Right? God is good. We give this word and we wonder, and then they begin to pray. And then they call and ask for prayer. And then, He draws their hearts. We search for Him because we know He's there. And so we want to pray that he would stir their hearts to seek after him. Yes.
We want to say thank you for all the prayers what we get. We are Canadian now.
Yay! Celebration.
But we need still a really strong prayer for the last day. We don't have access. I don't have access to the certificate, but I need to make a passport. So we need a really strong prayer.
Okay, that you can find your way to the documents you need and that they are easy to get to. Yes.
I just want to, after this discussion about university, don't be afraid of university. That's not the issue, really. The issue is your response to God.
Yes.
When I went to university, my major was philosophy. And by the second year, I was pretty discouraged with what I had heard from the philosophers from about 16th century forward that we have built this society on. So I was just ripe for somebody to tell me about Christ.
Yes.
He satisfies.
Yes.
And that's a lot different than what this world has to offer.
Yeah.
So, just keep praying for your kids.
Absolutely.
Who knows
Yeah.
how they're going to get through.
Yeah.
I just want to say also that Ruth and I spent Thursday up at the K Clinic, which is the movement disorders clinic at the university. And now they're all changed and different applications. And we came back yesterday, not really, Thursday, not really with a full grasp of what's going to happen. So much so that when I went to the pharmacist on Friday, I thought it was supposed to be